Good morning. Hi. Good morning, guys. My apologies for being a little late this morning. I had to stop. I had to make a stop first before I went live. Y'all forgive me. Oh, good morning, and good morning. Happy hump day. Happy hump day. Oh my goodness. We're rolling. Hopefully you guys had your coffee and your tea and got where you need to be. I hope you guys, you're blessed and not stressed. You're doing what you got to do this morning. I see y'all coming in. Pardon me for being late. I am slightly late this morning, y'all. I had to make a stop at the store. All right. We had to make a stop at the store. So, yes, forgive me for being late. Good morning. Let me say like Mr. say on Color Purple, good morning. Oh my God. Happy hump day, y'all. All right. It's the middle of the week, Lord. It is the middle of the damn week. Thank the Lord. Let's get through today. Then there's Thursday. And then thank God it will be Friday. Okay. I am happy about that. Yes. All right. So let's go ahead and do my disclaimer. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my very own opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment purposes only. All right. And for fair use. We got to say that, honey. Fair use over here. All right. So celebrity news is first. Again, my apologies for being late for those of you that's just joining the live. I know y'all was probably like, where the hell is Caramel? Like, girl, like it's time to get started here. It's time to start the show. Caramel had to make a stop, honey, before I went live. So I am here as promised. Y'all know I'm gonna be on here unless I send you guys a notification saying that I will not be on live. I will be live. I'm just probably gonna be slightly late, okay, because I probably had something to do prior, but I'm here. All right, let's get through celebrity news. All right, congrats go out to Serena Williams. Okay, yes, Serena Williams, you know who she is. All right, tennis player Serena Williams and her husband, Alexis Ohanian, on the birth of their second beautiful daughter, okay? They named their daughter Adira River Ohanian. I don't know where this river came from, child. River deep, mountain high. All right, but anyway, I'm tripping this morning. River, I've never heard nobody name their child River. That's weird. I don't know. It must have some type of symbolic meaning. I don't know. Maybe they got pregnant by the river. I don't know. Child, you never know. But Adira River Ohanian, that is the baby's name, child. So congrats to Serena Williams, honey, on the birth of her baby girl. So that's two daughters for her, all right? Yes, honey. Y'all laughing at it. All right, so let's move on. Next topic, Irv Gotti. You guys know who he is. He is the person who is behind all of the hit songs with Ashanti. Y'all know who R&B singer Ashanti is. He dated Ashanti while he was married. So Irv Gotti is doing another interview with Drink Champs, okay? And he's upset at rapper Fat Joe because he says that he no longer sees rapper Fat Joe as a brother after he pretty much called him out over his cringy comments of Ashanti, okay? Irv Gotti pretty much says his friendship and his brotherhood with Fat Joe is over because he called him out. And pretty much Fat Joe was telling Irv that he needed to move on past this situation with Ashanti because it's been 20-something years since the two of them stopped fooling with each other, broke up, whatever the case may be, and he's still talking about her. He's still throwing jabs at her. He's still out here calling her a 304 because she broke up with him and got with Nelly. He's still in his feelings behind that. He's still in interviews talking about, well, she gave me a Rolex back in the day and I still have it. It seems that you still more pressed about her than she is about you because Ashanti is back with Nelly and they are happy and probably gonna get married, and she says she's ready to settle down and have babies. So obviously that's where her heart is and where she wants to be because she is now back with Nelly, and he's in his damn feelings steady doing interviews about damn Ashanti. Now Fat Joe, like I said, used to be real tight with Irv Gotti, but now Irv's like he's done with him because he pretty much called him out and told him in the interview, like, you doing too much. Like, why are you still talking about Ashanti when this has been so long ago? Regardless, even if she gave you a watch, y'all had what y'all had, you were married and your expectations for Ashanti was just too much. How you married and you expecting her to be faithful to you when you got a whole wife and family at home? This man had kids and a wife and was stepping out and was out publicly with Ashanti. And then his wife was on the show Growing Up Hip Hop, the reality show, crying and was trying to talk about it. He gonna tell her, shut up. We're not talking about this. We're not talking about Ashanti. Do you hear me? We're not. So he don't want to take no accountability for the fact that he was wrong and stepped out on her for all these years and had this relationship with Ashanti when he was supposed to be mentoring her as his artist. And I'm not gonna put all the blame on him because Ashanti is wrong too. You knew he was married. You knew he had a whole wife and family at home, and you still chose to mess with him, sleep with him, have a whole public relationship with him. Everybody knew Ashanti and Irv was messing with each other. So now he is in his damn feelings and trying to call her out. Now all of a sudden she's a 304 because she don't want you no more. I know that rhyme, didn't it? All of a sudden, she is a whole 304 because she don't want you no more. Nelly is climbing up in her guts now, and you mad because it ain't you. She must put the thing on him after 20-something years to be still having her name in your mouth. Still in your damn feelings. But you was married. You were married with kids. And this girl was tired of being strung along, and she met Nelly, who was way finer than him. I already said Irv looked like the Hamburglar man. He looked like the Hamburglar. He looked like the damn Hamburglar. And when Ashanti saw Nelly with his fine ass and that washboard stomach, fine as hell with his little gold grill in, came walking up to her, talking that shit in her ear, she fell for it and fell in love with him. And I don't blame her. She was single. She was absolutely willing to mingle. And Irv, you need to get over it. Get over it. Damn. People kill me with that. You got a whole wife or a whole situation at home and you worried about somebody else that you messing with on the side and you want them to be committed to you and not run around and be with nobody else. But you got a whole situation. That's not fair. She was young, impressionable, and ready to be in a relationship. Something solid. She could never be nothing solid with him because he had a whole wife. That's stupid. Now he's still doing interviews. Like, get over it, Irv. The girl is with Nelly again and she's happy with Nelly. Obviously, that's her soulmate. I see pictures of them online where they be face to face, you know, she has her face up on him, they be hugged up. It's like they haven't missed a beat. They have not missed a beat since they got back together. And I like the two of them together, to be honest. I just hope this time around that he treat her right and not cheat on her like he did before to break up the relationship, because they dated for a long time. So hopefully this time around they'll go ahead and get married, settle down, and give, you know, she wants children. Hopefully he'll give her that. And Irv, you could keep sitting back watching and hating and doing interviews and throwing subliminals. Like, grow up. How old are you? How old are you? You was with a legion of hoes back then, in addition to Ashanti. And now you want somebody to sit here and tickle your fancy and stroke your ego. Your ego is bruised. That's what it is. Because she publicly moved on. And now, let me back up. He was saying that he did not realize that Ashanti had moved on and was seeing Nelly until he was watching a game, a basketball game. Okay? And the two of them walked in arm in arm, all hugged up and canoodling at the game. And he was pissed off. He said he was pissed off when he saw Ashanti and surprised. He said he was surprised to see Ashanti walk in the game with Nelly all hugged up and armed up in the game. Well, what did you expect? She was your side piece. She free to be with whoever the hell she want to be with. But anywho, moving on, child. I ain't got no more for you, Irv, child. Move on. Move on. Go fix things with your wife, who still loves you, obviously, because she's still crying about the shit. His wife still crying about him messing with Ashanti over 20-something years ago. So it's obvious her heart is still there, even though you treat her like shit. Y'all figure it out. Their kids are grown now. Figure it out. Okay? Shout out to you, Angie, Irv Gotti's wife, for putting up with his narcissistic, hateful, immature is a great word to stick there. Immature is a great word to plug right there. Immature ass. All right? Goodbye, Irv. All right, so Judge Hatchett, for those of you that watch the court shows, I like court shows. Judge Hatchett used to be one of my favorites, honey, because she get up there and she used to be on that. But a sheriff violated her, sexually violated her, okay? Now, they're saying that a sheriff resigned after groping Judge Linda Hatchett, you guys, okay? So they're saying that Judge Hatchett was the victim of sexual battery by a sheriff, all right? So they're saying that according to reports that Chris Cootie, that's his name now, I swear I ain't making it up, Chris Cootie, pled guilty to a misdemeanor charge of sexual battery, okay, and was given 1 year of probation and a $500 fine and was sentenced to 400 hours of community service, all right? Now, they're saying that old Sheriff Cootie, all right, was also sentenced to a psychosexual evaluation, and they're saying that the 6-year vet submitted his resignation after his guilty plea. So he pled guilty to violating Judge Hatchett, and he had to go through all those things. Honestly, I feel like his ass should have went to jail. Yeah, and you should register as a sex offender as well. But I feel like because he was this vet and because he was a sheriff, that they went light on him. I mean, the same rules should apply. You put your hands on somebody and it's not invited, and they don't say that you can, your ass should, you should get the same as anybody else. Is an old Joe Blow off the street that put their hands on somebody and violate someone. Okay? She's a judge. So I knew she wasn't gonna let that shit fly. I would have pressed for his ass to be locked up. That's where you need to be when you put your hands on somebody and they ain't supposed to be there. What you groping her for? What you groping this woman for? That's so sad. But I'm glad that they did what they did to him, because he totally deserved it. Keep your hands to yourself. Don't be out here groping people and touching people, all right? We got an update on Mr. Devin Keith, all right? You guys know the Huntsville City Councilman. We've talked about him before, the one that loves Walmart, honey, that had sticky fingers, that got arrested several times for stealing out of Walmart, all right? So we got a update on him and what's going on with him. They're saying that Devin Keith of the Huntsville City Councilman, he pled guilty for his crimes of shoplifting, and he offers an apology for the shoplifting charges, all right? Now, they're saying that he said in a statement that he didn't do it, okay? Y'all remember he kept saying, I didn't do it, I didn't do it, I didn't steal out of Walmart, da-da-da-da. But now it seems that he has admitted to stealing, and he's taking accountability for the shoplifting charges, all right? And he has several shoplifting charges, all right? Because he stole from several Walmarts, to be exact, in that area. So they said he pled guilty for 2 of the 4. He had 4 shoplifting charges. He pled guilty for 2, okay? And he was facing on yesterday, and he's been banned from all Walmart stores, so he can never go back in Walmart. And if he's seen back in Walmart, of course, he will be arrested, all right? I know he's kicking the damn wall, because obviously Walmart is his favorite store if his ass continue to go in there and take shit. Walmart got a lot of shit up in there. But you gotta swipe your card, and you gotta swipe all your merchandise that you have in the buggy. They were trying to say that some shit fell down between his buggy and he didn't see it in there and all this other stuff. That's what they were trying to say. But he pled guilty to 2 of the 4 shoplifting charges that he was facing, all right? Now, they're saying that he was skip scanning is what they initially said he was doing in Walmart. So, like, hey, 1 for you, 1 for me. 2 for me, none for you. One of those, okay? He won't doing a dig. It was like, okay, okay, now I ain't gonna scan this. So you done had about 50 things in your buggy, and all 50 of that shit ain't come up to about $3.99. That's what they were saying, okay? You had 50 items in your buggy, and your total came up to $3.99. That's how your ass got caught. So, sorry, Devin Keith, that you had to go through that, sir. But, and of course, I see y'all putting it in a video. Y'all know they looked at the video. That's how they got him. You can't say that, oh, I didn't know that was there. Okay. So they're saying that Devin Keith, okay, a 2-term district council member, was charged, okay, for stealing, like I said, stealing the items in the Madison County Sheriff's Office. All right, so they're saying that according to the Sheriff's Department, this is what they're announcing, okay? So they're saying pretty much that they ain't putting up with his shit, and they don't know if he's gonna be able to ever run again behind this. That's not gonna be a good look. Are people gonna be supportive of him? Okay, it's looking like Devin Keith, baby, can steal the butter up out your cornbread. Get ready to bite your damn cornbread. I said it before, it's gonna be dry as dust fooling with old Devin Keith, baby, because he's gonna steal the whole damn butter up out of there. You a smooth criminal out here, sir. All right, now Devin Keith's charges. Let's talk about it. It said he was sentenced to 90 days, okay, suspended concurrent with 2 years of probation and 180 days suspended on the other charge alone with 50 hours of community service. All right. Now, Devin, like I said, he was arrested and charged with 4th-degree theft on February the 2nd for shoplifting in Walmart on University Drive in Huntsville, Alabama. All right. So they're saying that it's not clear as to if this will affect him running for city councilman in the future. It will. People will look at that and they're going to hold that against him. That's totally going to totally be against him when he gets ready to run, if he runs again. People going to try to pull that up and use that for a reason as to not want him to be on city councilman again. I already know the shit. And the fact that he's a black man, the odds are against you, sir. Go ahead and serve your community service and everything else that they're asking you to do and get past this. Stay your ass out of Walmart. Don't even drive by Walmart so they don't even have your damn camera, have your car on camera, and your ass be out here looking crazy because they waiting to lock you back up and make an example out of you because you did come out and say you did not do this. The things that they are accusing me of, I did not do. Y'all remember he did a whole press conference, went to the whole meeting. I did not do these things today, and please wait for my court date. Please wait to see how my court date turn out to see if these things are, you know what I'm saying, that whole thing. Now we find out that your ass done pled guilty to 2 of the 4. Devin, I don't know, sir. I was rooting for you, Devin. I was rooting for you. All right, let me cry like Stormi for like 2 seconds. I was rooting for you. You're weird. You're weird. All right, I'm back. That's how Stormi be. That's how Stormi be. I had to give y'all 2 seconds of Stormi this morning. And while we're talking about Stormi, what a coinkydink. While we're talking about Stormi, honey, Stormi is set to be in court today, honey. Now, will she show up? Because we know she has a warrant via Black Titanic, because y'all know she put out a warrant on her. So last time, a few weeks ago, Stormi was set to be in court, and she hurried up and paid the $12,000 to avoid having to show up in court. All right, so we're gonna see if she show up today. Now, 9:30, she has a court order to be there because Canvas Beauty is being sued again. So there's another lawsuit for Canvas Beauty where she got to show up today in Madison County Court. All right, Judge Karen Hall is the judge. 2nd floor courtroom. We got info over here. All right, Madison County Courthouse. Like I said, Canvas Beauty is being sued. She is set to be there 9:30 this morning. This is the 23rd. All right, docket number, we got that too. For those of you that want to be nosy, I have that, you know, just in case you want to know, we have it. Y'all already know I ain't got all this information for nothing. All right. So Canvas Beauty is being sued again. She was just in there for Canvas Beauty where she had to pay the $12K. So ain't no telling what her ass is in there for again. All right, so Stormi, I don't know, girl. You ain't got no more of that pastor party money. You better get your ass up in there, sis, and take care of this. All right? We know a lot of people been trying to sue you for not giving their product. Now, Stormi been showing a lot of videos of her in her warehouse, honey, trying to spit them orders out. She been showing herself printing labels. She been showing herself working in the warehouse, honey. Out there working in the warehouse. So we gonna see what this is gonna be giving, okay? Black Titanic, we need you on the scene, ma'am. All right, she gonna be mad as hell to see Black Titanic. Why are you here? She gonna be on that shit like she was when Black Titanic showed up to the warehouse. Why are you here? You weird. You weird. And she was on her Nuck If You Buck first. That didn't work because y'all know Shay was there with Black Titanic. Bring your ass out of here. We ain't scared of you. That was Shay. Because Stormi was on her Nuck If You Buck, like she was ready to nuck. But she saw that won't phasing them. So she said, let me go ahead and do what I always do and start crying. Maybe their ass will leave then. Why are you guys here? This the same person that talks about me all the time on social media. That was her at the warehouse. In the video, on live. She was on live doing all this now. You're weird. That's so weird for people to come to your establishment. I said, no, it's a warehouse. It's a warehouse. It's safe to say it's a warehouse, okay? Yeah, don't call it establishment. It's a warehouse. And why are you here? Black Titanic is the same person who's always posting stuff about me. I said, oh, girl. That's was giving too much right there. Like, no, don't do the ugly cry on live. Like, no. Face all balled up. She crying with her mouth all wide open. I said, Stormi, gather yourself. Gather yourself. You're giving us too much. Now, I'm sympathetic for people who cry, but Stormi, I don't know, girl. I don't know. You was giving psycho cry. That was psycho cry right there. Anyway, I was like, damn, girl. Oh, child. So Stormi, honey, is expected to be back in the ER, okay, after leaving urgent care, okay, following the hearing, because y'all know her sepsis and her, I'm trying to say the shit without laughing. Y'all know her sepsis, honey, and her postpartum gonna be acting up again after this damn court day. She got 9:30 is the court day. She'll probably be done by say 11 if they don't lock her ass up for that warrant. And after that, she probably gonna be in the ER about noon, about lunchtime. If she'll probably be going by urgent care first, and they gonna tell her ain't shit wrong with her. And she, you know how she do. Yes, it's my sepsis. They ain't found shit wrong with you in urgent care. It's my sepsis. So then she gonna go to the ER, put on that same old damn hat her ass had on, and lay up there and take some pictures and show us she back in the ER again, cause her sepsis and her postpartum is acting up. Okay, I took 3 Tylenol for my postpartum. That's what she gonna tell them. They gonna be like, bitch, that ain't what you supposed to do. But come on in here, girl. Come on. Oh my God. Stormi gonna be like, girl, I took 3 Tylenol for my postpartum, and it's still acting up. I still don't feel any better. Y'all are weird. Y'all are so weird. That's Stormi. Shit, girl. Oh my God. So Stormi, the Space Center, I've already called them and let them know to go ahead and get the space shuttle ready, because you're going to need to be leaving Earth again. I already set your flight for about 3 o'clock today, so that you have time to swing on by the ER and handle that. And go ahead on down to the Alabama Space Center, honey, and go ahead and aboard your flight on back to Mars, so that you can calm your ass down. And maybe you left a stash of money up there in Mars, but you can come on back, honey, because you got another lawsuit coming up too with First National Bank. All right, just FYI, First National Bank is your next case coming up, so go ahead and get over it. Take you some more Tylenol for this sepsis and this postpartum, girl, because you still got to be right back in court, I think in another week or so, for the First National Bank situation that your ass didn't pay them for defaulting on that loan with them. So thank you, girl. You might want to gather the chickens and the cows again, so you can have another pastor party, because you got some more lawsuits coming up, Stormi. All right. Now Stormi made she tried to be smart at the mouth to say, well, you haven't made it unless you've been sued. Well, baby, you indeed have made it, because you stay in the courthouse more than the judge, okay? And he worked there. All right? You stay in the damn courthouse more than the damn people that work there, Stormi. So, yes. So, yes, the Space Center will be expecting you today, Stormi, at about 4:30, okay? I already arranged your travel plans to Mars, honey. They will be expecting you. Please show up, all right? Don't let my good work be in vain, okay? Thank you, Stormi, and goodbye. Get out of my mind. Go away from me, okay? Go away from me with this fake postpartum depression, all right? Goodbye, girl. Kenya Moore, honey. Let's talk about her a little bit this morning. Kenya Moore, y'all know she did a part 2 interview with Carlos Queen, where she sat with him to throw subtle shade to some of the ladies and to get some sympathy for not getting her way on the show, because she's upset that she's not getting her spinoff show, okay? So she's going after everybody. She's talking shit about everybody, talking about people with fake storylines when she is the queen of fake storylines. All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So she's saying that she feels that that it made no sense for Bravo to reach back and give a friend of the show a peach. She's talking about Marlo. She says that Marlo's coming on with fake storylines, that the guy that's on the show this season is not somebody that Marlo is dating. She said that Marlo started out showing us that she's building a house, and that we haven't seen any more progress on this said house that Marlo had said that she was building when she took us out to the land. I said, that sounds like the same thing that Sheree did. Maybe she's adopting Sheree's old storyline, because y'all know for the longest Sheree was going out to the chateau, child, before they built it up, and all we saw, child, was just rocks and dirt and all that. We was like, okay, what we doing out here? But y'all know Marlo showed where her new house was allegedly supposed to be built. She's still living in her townhouse. We still have not seen any updates. So Kenya was right on that, but Kenya, you just don't see it for her. So Kenya was trying to say that she's tired of Marlo and her fake storylines. But Kenya, baby, and I ain't no big fan of Marlo. Don't get me wrong. I am no big fan of Marlo. But Kenya, baby, weren't you the one? You started out with the fake storyline. So you taught her how to be on this show when it comes to the fake storylines. All right? Let's do a rundown on it, shall we? Okay? Because your relationship with Walter, y'all remember Walter, the tow truck guy, that was fake as hell. All right? And I know we got some Kenya Moore fans in there, but we got to keep it 1,000 when we talk about this. You can't be calling people out for being fake when your ass is fake too. All right? So you were pretending to be with Walter, saying on the show you was ready to get married and settle down with Walter, and Walter was looking at you like, girl, no, I'm just here to get my percentage, get my money that you promised me for helping you with this damn storyline. He was running around telling people he couldn't stand Kenya. He was talking about, she want all that. Like, he was talking shit about her, but getting a check from Kenya because she needed him for her storyline. Y'all remember they went on the couples trip. He didn't want to take a shower with her. She was like, don't you want to come and take a shower with me? He was like, bitch, no. I'm just here to get my money. Like, no. Now, shortly after Kenya said she broke up with Walter when they were never together, y'all know Walter, he done went out here and got married. The same thing Kenya was asking him to do with her. He done went and got married to somebody else and had kids. He got, what, like 2-3 children. He told Kenya, no, I don't want to be married. I ain't ready for that. But you went and got married, all right? And let's not forget about Matt. Matt that you had on the show as your storyline before. That was fake. The same one that broke out your windows. The same one that put you on blast for saying that he slept with you in the back of his car. I was like, you ain't got no money for no hotel. We still doing that? That's some high school stuff. That's some high school stuff to be sleeping with somebody in the back of the car. Like, what's really going on, Kenya? But anywho, your storylines have been fake too, Kenya. So before you be calling somebody else out about fake storylines, baby, keep in mind that you were the one that orchestrated the fake storylines on Real Housewives of Atlanta. And that's something else that Nene was saying in her interview with Carlos King, that's something that Kenya was doing. That when Kenya joined the show, that she is the one that actually put a damper on the show, because everybody that was initially on the show were actually really in relationships and really married. Kenya is the one that came on with the fake relationships from the start. So that was kind of weird of her to do that. So like I said, she's still in her feelings because she's mad that Candy has got her new spinoff show, Candy and the Gang, coming back. So now she is mad and talking about Bravo and talking shit. She better be careful before she be off the show. You see Nene, you better use Nene as your roadmap as to what not to do. Now, it's okay, like I said the other day, to speak your piece, but don't go too far to where Bravo silence you and blacklist you to where you can't be on their platform anymore, because you don't have no other jobs in Hollywood right now, sis. Ain't nobody knocking down your door to be asking you to work for them. Now, I know you mad and in your feelings, but don't go too far to where you stick your own foot up your ass and don't have a job out here. And you let Carlos King keep letting you come on his platform. And if y'all notice, Carlos is going for all of the Real Housewives of Atlanta castmates to come on his platform to talk shit about Bravo and the things that they don't like about Bravo, because he's mad that he ain't on Bravo. The real money for Carlos was when he worked on Bravo. When they got rid of him, he was pissed about that. He was pissed about not being on Bravo no more. They got rid of him. So now you on the own network and your money is a little bit shorter. The real money was on Bravo. He know. So now it's like he's hating on Andy Cohen, because I don't think he really like Andy. So now you coming after all of his people on the Bravo network and getting them to come on your show to talk shit about Bravo and the things that they don't like, because that makes you feel good to be able to have some type of tea on Bravo and Andy, to make them look bad because you still bitter that you don't have a job with Bravo no more. That's all it is. That's all it is. He stay interviewing people. That interview with Nene, he got a bunch of views for that. And he loved the hell out of that. He sat there grinning his ass off at Nene talking about all the stuff that she hated about Real Housewives of Atlanta and the Bravo network and how they did her. He loved that. And now he sat there doing the same thing with Kenya while she talking about, oh, I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy. Some of the other girls are unhappy. And Bravo this and Bravo that. He was happy as hell to have Kenya on there speaking out about Bravo. You gonna give her a job when Bravo cut her loose? Because that's what's gonna happen if she keeps running her mouth doing interviews. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Keep right on. Carlos is low-key still bitter that he's not on the network. So this is his get back. All these interviews he's doing with the Bravo franchise and the women on that show and the women on all these Bravo shows, that's his get back to Andy Cohen and the network. That's all it is. You ain't fooling nobody, Carlos. Kenya also goes on to try to put Marlo on blast as to say that Marlo has a makeshift lift on her stairway for her geriatric dates that she be bringing over there. Now, they showed a picture. Kenya was not lying once again. Now, you had a good old receipt there, Kenya. I got to give it to you. Got to give it to you. I don't think you want to keep messing with Marlo, though, because she do have all them charges, girl. You might want to leave Marlo alone. I get it, y'all been having these little face-offs this season and past seasons, but you might want to leave Marlo alone. She ain't the one you want to keep coming for. But Kenya put a picture out there showing inside of Marlo's house where she has this chairlift on her stairwell. And Kenya was trying to say that was for these old men that Marlo be bringing up over there, because y'all know for years they've been talking about Marlo's been getting her money, and her claim to fame has been dating these old ass men in Hollywood with money, which is how she got her labels and her red bottoms and all that. Okay, so they're saying that she done had a lift installed in her house, and I'm gonna post a picture because I got it on my social media page so you guys can see it. That that Marlo has a makeshift lift, honey, in her house for these old ass men to get them child to the second floor in her townhouse. I said, oh my God, child. No, you don't, ma'am. She actually does have a lift on her stairs. I said, Marlo, what the hell you doing with the lift? Who you trying to get upstairs, girl? 80-year-old man, his ass probably done hobbled his ass over there like this here. Like his ass about to start crump dancing. Okay, on one of this shit here. And she about to put his ass up there on them stairs and hit that button and take his ass up to the second floor, honey. And give him that Anita Baker, honey, the best that she got. Marlo, you giving an 87-year-old man, honey, that Anita Baker over there in that townhouse, baby. The best that you got. Let me find out. Girl, let me find out you walking around the townhouse with no drawers on with old men, girl. Marlo. Oh, child. Tony Braxton said love should have brought you home last night, girl. Girl. Marlo. See, I was pulling for you, Marlo. Let me give you that. I was pulling for you. And now you got a whole chairlift on your stairs, girl. For that geriatric love. Anybody ever had that geriatric love in their life? Girl. Oh, Lord. Anybody ever had their back cracked by an 87-year-old man? Don't be ashamed. You can tell Caramel. I ain't gonna tell nobody. I promise. Put it in the chat. I ain't gonna tell nobody. Anybody ever had that geriatric love? Anybody had an 88-year-old man? Let's bump it up to 88. Anybody ever had that 88-year-old geriatric love, honey? Where he come up in the house like this, honey, with his head on the hopper like a bobblehead, honey. You know that's how they talk. They use them old phrases, honey. What would you like for Big Papa to do for you tonight? First of all, I'm gonna need you to put some damn some of that denture shit in your teeth, cause they click clacking. I can't understand nothing you're saying there, old Papa. Nah, I can't get right with them teeth click clacking. Nah, on this shit here. Can you put me there on the stair seat there and lift me on up to the bedroom there, my love? That's what old Papa done told her ass. Can you put me up there on the chair seat there, mama? So we can go upstairs and I can give you that Anita Baker. Shit. Marlo, I'm embarrassed for you, sis. I'm embarrassed. Because, girl, that man you showed on the show, he don't need no chairlift. He look like he's in great health. But this dude here that you done invited over there, he must be coming through that bitch by 12:30, honey, after the nephews go to bed, honey, over there on that shit there. Marlo. He's standing at the front door, then ring the doorbell. Marlo. It's me, Ernest. It's Ernest. She looking at his ass through the doorbell cam. It's Ernest at the front door. You told me to come over at 11:30. I know it's 12. I'm late. I had to get my teeth in. Okay. I had to get my dentures in. And I'm here. He on this shit here at the front door. And she over there making sure the chairlift working, honey. Because she got to get him upstairs. Yeah, she got to get him upstairs. But shout out to you, Ernest, honey, for getting your ride on that chair. On that chairlift on the stairway at old Marlowe's townhouse. Child, I saw the pictures. And Kenya, you were not lying. So shout out to you, Kenya. You're not my favorite person. But you came with a good old receipt, and I got to give you that, sis. You really did. Because, Ernest, child. But, somebody said stop, Caramel. Oh, child. I said, let me palm my face. Because that gave me pause right there, honey. That gave me pause. Oh, let me clench my chain this morning, Lord. Oh, child, that geriatric love. Well, do it, Lord. I ain't never had it, but child, go off. Whatever makes you happy. Whatever makes your panty liner do what it do, child. Hey, Marlo, baby, girl, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. If a cane is by the bed, baby, I can't mess with nobody with no cane by the bed. Anybody ever did that? Oh, somebody do. Do I want to say their name this morning? Somebody, man, do have a cane. Yes, they do. Piano Teeth, her husband got a cane because I saw it. Not to be too messy this morning. Broken Piano Teeth, her husband do have a cane because I saw that shit. I did. But shout out to you and anybody out here a child with it. Maybe she got a chairlift in her house. I need to do some research on that. Y'all think she got a chairlift in her house? Oh my God, I didn't think about that. Do I want to be on that level of petty this morning? Broken Piano Teeth, do y'all have a chairlift in y'all house too, girl? Where y'all press the button right there at the staircase and his ass go up like this right here to the second floor? Ooh, child. That geriatric love will do it, Lord. Let's move on. Martell Holt, honey, his attorney, honey, files for a motion, honey, to be released from representing him because he says it's too unprofessional. Plus, Martell owes attorney fees that he has not paid to his attorney from the child custody case. Okay, so his attorney has put in a motion to the judge to be released from representing Martell Holt. All right, so he will be going into court tomorrow. You know, he and Melody will be going to court tomorrow. So Martell may not be having any representation because the attorney that he did have is not going to be representing him because he put in a motion to be released from representing Martell because he said it's unprofessional. Now, you guys remember during the court case, the child custody case with Mel and Martell, whenever the attorney told Martell how much it was going to cost, and when Melody, they were in mediation, and Melody was saying that she did not want to, I guess, mediate and do all that with Martell and come to any type of an agreement. She wanted to go to trial. When Martell heard that, he was pissed off. He threw a chair, they said, okay? He had a temper tantrum and threw a chair in the mediation room, all right? And yeah, he kind of got in some trouble behind that. But this same attorney is saying that it's too unprofessional for him. Martell does not follow up. Martell does not follow rules. Martell is a ticking time bomb. He does not want to continue to deal with Martell. Now, y'all know the attorney before this attorney that took over Martell's case also had to quit. Martell said he fired him, but Martell was told by the judge to give Mel back that $17K, and he did not do it. And he fussed and went back and forth with that attorney as to where that attorney dropped him as well. So it's looking like Martell wants somebody that's going to do what he wants them to do. And I get it. When you pay somebody, they got to do within the realms of the law and what is allowed. You can't go in there wanting them to commit crimes and do what you want them to do, like you tried to get Marlene to do, go in there and lie for you. They're not going to do that. They're not going to risk their license, okay, and their certifications for you because you don't want to follow rules and do what you're supposed to do. So now his ass will be going into court tomorrow because he and Mel are set to be in court tomorrow, and he will not have legal representation because his attorney has filed a motion to not represent him any further, okay? So maybe Marlene, the drinking machine, aka 99 bottles of beer on the wall, can be there and lie for you or whatever else you need her to do, because you know you do be, when you do get some money from your little side chicks out here, you do be, you know, giving her a couple little dollars over there, honey, so she can stay with, you know, stay within the lion within the lion rules that you keep giving her. Because you put that out on the show. I be helping her. I'm always helping my mother and giving her money and stuff. The least she can do is watch my kids. So he feel like because he give her a little bit of money here and there that he can run his mom and tell her what to do when he wanted to do it. Y'all saw that on the show. I was expecting you to come through. You disappointed me when you didn't get on the stand and you didn't talk and you didn't lie for me. That's pretty much what he was saying. She said, I did what I was supposed to do. Okay. I did what I was supposed to do. That's what Marlene told him. I said, what the hell? That's so damn country. Marlene said, that even your children. Those your children. I did what I was supposed to do for you. You asked me to go up there and testify, and I went up there and testified. I did what I was supposed to do. I said, where the hell you been, girl? Country ass. I've been doing what I was supposed to do. When the judge asked me something, I just told him whatever they told me I need to do. I won't go give them no more information. I just said, I just answered the questions that they gave me, and I just did what I had to do. I said, well, shit. So maybe, honey, just maybe, Marlene, honey, could be there and lie for you like you wanted her to do before, child. Okay? Because you know she's going to need that light bill paid. All right? She's going to need a light bill paid, so maybe she'll be there since you ain't got no attorney. And you ain't got nobody there to represent you because you know Mel going to be lawyered up. All right? And your ass need to be back in court. So you can see how it feels, because you're going to be having another court case coming up with a revenge piece. So you need to get back in there and get a feel for what court feel like. And also, I hope this judge this time come down hard on your ass, because you ain't been doing what you're supposed to do, Martell. All right? We talked about it yesterday. So I hope this little janky judge that's supposed to be overseeing you guys, I hope she do her damn job this time. Because last time she was trying to say Mel wasn't being within the legal rights of what she's supposed to be doing as a parent, that Martell was the better parent. And I said, this bitch need to be drug tested. And I don't like to be calling women that, but when you on that level of BS, baby, I gotta go there. Maybe the judge need to be drug tested, honey. Because judges be on that bullshit too. Yes, they do. Maybe she went out drinking with Marlene, honey. That's why Martell ass is like that. That fetal alcohol syndrome, allegedly. I said, ain't no way in the hell you that slow and crazy. That shit ain't normal. That's a cognac baby. That is. Martell, you a cognac baby. You a cognac and a night train baby. Okay? I don't know if your mama drank, honey, while she was pregnant with you. I'm going to say allegedly, honey, just to be cute. But ain't no way in the hell you failing open book tests out here and having all these crazy damn antics and emotions that you be having. You more emotional than Carl Thomas out this biatch. So ain't no way in the hell. Ain't no way in hell. Mel be like, you not getting no child support from me. You ain't getting none of sugar mama money. Martell ass to be sitting in that Uber truck. I knew you when had a friend. Barely deeply. Love stayed within. That's him on his Carl Thomas. But I had no choice. What was there for us? Boy. What the hell did I do? Oh, excuse me. I don't put my whole damn purse back there with my badge in the bag. Child, on his emotional child. I said, Lord, look at Carl Thomas sitting in his Uber truck crying. Child, done lost the custody case. I'm emotional. And I gotta put my hand on my heart when I sing it. And I can't let go. I'm trying to hold on to you. That's Martell in the car. Mel, but it hurts me so. Gotta let you go. Cause that child support money is through. Say goodbye. Bye, Martell. Martell, go away from me. Martell, please go away from me. And don't be so emotional, okay? Thank you guys for joining our show this morning, all right? Y'all know I was going to add the food. Oh, and I like that song too. Martell, you put a damper, sir. You really do. Thank y'all for joining Car Chronicles this morning. Love you guys. Oh, he's in. Somebody said not Carl Thomas. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, honey. He be on his Carl Thomas. Martell do, honey. He be on that summer rain. Martell be in the car, honey, playing that summer rain. Slowly, my heart. Yes, Martell. Child. Thank y'all for being here, child. Somebody said sing camera, and I'm being silly. Y'all know I sing over here now if I feel like it now. Y'all know it. Don't be in the comments trying me talking about cameraman. Y'all know it's early too. Cameraman don't really be singing this early in the morning. But thank y'all for being here, child. I love you guys all the way that way, honey. What y'all saying? Yes, honey. Thank y'all for being here. All right. I will try to do a pop-in for you guys today as well, okay? So thank you guys for being here. Please hit that like button if you did not. Say love, Caramel. I love y'all too, all right? Y'all know that. I love y'all down, baby. Thank y'all for being here, honey. Please hit that like button if you did not. Also, subscribe to this channel, honey, so you can be privy to all these great videos and this tea and this news, honey, that we be having up over here. Thank you, mods, for doing a great job of keeping the trolling down. Any content creators that join us, whether in the chat or in the bushes, honey, thank y'all for being here as well. All right. Thank you guys so much for the super chats. I see one up there. Thank y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't say it enough. Thank you for supporting this channel. We're headed towards 12K. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Keep subscribing. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend, honey. Come on over to the Caramel Rell Show and let's have a good time. All right, love you guys all the way down and goodbye.